Time for Pro Football Weekly's Fantasy Ticker, where we tell you which players you should pick up and put on your fantasy football roster. Kevin, we start with the quarterback position. A couple of guys that are owned in less than 50% of leagues, Cam Newton and Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Neither guy is a guy you should start in a one quarterback league, definitely two quarterback leagues. Start with Cam Newton. He's not going to throw over 400 yards every week. Unfortunately for the Panthers, he's not going to play the Arizona secondary every week, but keep an eye on him. Obviously, if this continues, if he continues to have success and we know he can run the football, he's definitely someone to consider. Fitzpatrick, we knew that he was going to have a good season. We called it in our fantasy video earlier. We called him one of the underrated quarterbacks. The Bills are going to let him air it out a lot. They're going to run a spread offense. He's going to have a lot of chances to score a lot of points.
He ended up as my backup in a couple of leagues. I wasn't that excited about it. Now I'm feeling a lot better. For the running backs, a couple of backup running backs that are available, probably should keep an eye on.
Tate, high risk, high reward entering week one. I think you can be safe with him as long as Foster's out. He had a big week in his first ever NFL game. And, you know, with the Texans offense, it's so explosive. When they get near the goal line, he's going to get the ball. Cadillac Williams for the Rams. He's one of those guys, just a week two starter, maybe week three. Keep an eye on Steven Jackson injury. But with Cadillac, he's going to get the rock a lot, whether it's be handoffs or out of the backfield of the receiver. So if you're looking for another running back for a spot start, definitely pick up Cadillac this week.
It's looking like Cadillac is a pretty good handcuff to have moving forward for Steven Jackson. And in New Orleans, we know about the injury now to Marcus Colston. He's going to be out for a little bit. So many guys catch passes there. Who's the one you want?
Well, those number 3 receivers, Robert Meach and Devery Henderson, every year, one of them will get that big game. Everybody picks them up, but they just can't string it together. If you're in that Saints offense, you're going to get those big games with Drew Brees as your quarterback. But now is the time to go after these two guys if they're available and you need a wide receiver. With Colston out, Lance Moore dinged up, they both played pretty well against the Packers, and we saw what that Saints offense could do. The Bears defense is tough in week 2, but so is the Packers defense, and Brees obviously threw for a lot of yards. So now it's a safe time to get these guys.
Seems like I've picked up and dropped Devery Henderson like 50 times over the last few years. We'll see if that's again the case this season. That's the Fantasy Ticker after week 1 of the NFL season. For the best coverage of the league, check us out at ProFootballWeekly.com.